We are here today at Historic Holidays. Yes, it's beautiful at USCB right now. I am here with Cindy Strickland. Good to see you. Your setup is beautiful. I cannot even tell you how many amazing things there are to purchase. Talk me through a little bit about what you do as an artisan.
Thank you. I'm a fiber artist mostly. I also do a little bit of watercolor and acrylics, but I make quilts and I do smaller projects out of fabric.
Well, you know what? It's exciting to be here. There are so many talented people, and this is an opportunity to really show your wares.
Thank you.
I did bring my card, and there are a million things here to buy. Cindy, thank you.
Thank you.
We are here with Joy Herman, looking at her beautiful artistry. It's wonderful here. This is a glorious day for the Heritage Library, and there are so many beautiful things to buy. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
Okay, this is dichroic glass. I buy the glass, it comes from the USA, from California. I cut it, I sand it, I put it in a kiln, and sometimes I fire twice. And it is done, either you fire it all the way or you leave it so it's bumpy so that you get a little depth.
We've had so much fun. I came up earlier and looked through everything, and the collectible boxes are gorgeous and fabulous gifts for any time of year, really.
Yes, yes, I love it. In fact, I have a couple of boxes of the rosewood, which you can't even buy anymore.
We're here with Norma Deal, and we're looking at her contemporary folk art, which I absolutely love. I think personally my favorite piece is the 1950s Fisher, or young lady in her bathing suit. I love it.
Isn't that funny?
Tell me about your art. The contemporary folk art is a real look. I love it, and it makes a great accent for any design.
And the Gala art is really, that's what I started out doing.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did, and I'm always in the Gala show.
Oh, that's
in
great.
February at the Art League.
We are here with Susan Diamond Riley, and we're talking about authors. We're talking about interesting people, and we're talking about amazing storylines, if I may say. I met you today, and I've already invited you to come and do another show with us because you're really great. How did you get involved in writing, and especially in writing books like this?
Well, you know, I have been writing for my entire life. I started out writing for advertising, marketing, newspapers, and I always had in my mind someday I was going to write a novel. And after raising my children, I was especially interested in writing for children, for young people.
Okay.
And so I just found that life kept getting in the way, and I wasn't getting around to writing that novel. And so when I turned 50, my youngest child graduated from college, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back.
I'm going to do it.
And I'm going to get my master's degree in children's literature so I can learn all about the market, and I'm going to write my first novel as my master's thesis.
Yes, we are here at Historic Holidays. We are here with author Jim Alberto, Defusky Days. I feel like we go way back, and now that you've written this, it's pretty impressive.
It was a labor.
Did you enjoy it?
I got to the point I love writing. I would every morning I would write, and it's the pure discipline of you have to do it every single day.
Jim, what inspired you? Because I know you lived on Defusky for a long time and you have kind of a rich legacy.
Yeah, I would tell stories about our experience, and my wife, we realized the 9 years we lived there was probably in shock the entire 9 years, and I would tell a story and she would look at the group and she'd go, "Really?" And I'd say, "No, you were there." And she'd go, Really? So about 11 Christmases ago, she gave me this lined book with nothing in it and said, "This is for you." I go, "For what?" She said, "That's for you to write your book." And I went, "I can't write a book. I still owe my high school a language credit. So I'm not even supposed to be here."
But tell everybody just briefly, you taught school on Defusky.
I taught for 9 years on Defusky, yeah.
And what is a highlight? What would be something that would interest people to know about that experience?
This magazine,
Oh.
the Defusky Kids magazine. And we did this with Shannon Wilkinson, who was a Hilton Head Island resident with the South Carolina Arts Commission. And we put together this little magazine. It's kids writing, some children's photographs.
That's amazing.
And what happened was they accidentally printed 800 copies of this instead of, I think, 100 were supposed to be printed. And people got wind of this, and we sold all 800 of these in about 7 or 8 weeks. and had to keep reprinting and reprinting and reprinting. And that's what this is. This is the Today Show. Somebody at our now defunct tennis tournament, the Family Circle, got a copy of this, and it went to New York through Family Circle, and it went to the Today Show.
It is amazing. I tell you, the Heritage Library, I'm learning more and more and more about it. When they have events, they get the pros, they get the people who really know everything. And this event is really the first of its kind and pretty exciting. I think it's a great, great idea. Jim Alberto, it's always great to see you.
It's a pleasure, yes.